to the third clash of the Battle of the Bridge game to decide who owns the bridge, as the last two games are a split 1-1, making this the tiebreaker. My name is Mike Hammond, and with me tonight are Matt Hammond, who will provide commentary we've come to enjoy, and Mr. Charlie Rose, of course, to provide flawless video and expert audio.
Ooh, it's a tall order, Mike.
I know it. How you guys doing tonight?
Doing good. Happy to be here.
So am I.
Absolutely. These guys have been preparing for like 2 months, so I'm expecting a great game. And since this is kind of the tiebreaker, I think we're in for a good one tonight.
Yeah, we should be. Now, of course, this, along with the first two games, benefits the research for cystic fibrosis, a disease which Sophia Gimanco suffers from. Her dad, Ian, along with Trent Tribo, founded this football clash 3 years ago. Today, along with these two heroes, David Cody, West Linn grad, carries a torch for cystic fibrosis as he also suffers from it. And thank you for all that contributed to this cause, as all proceeds go to the research for cystic fibrosis.
Absolutely. And I know David's put in a ton of work. You know, these guys have been practicing on the field for a couple of months, but David has been working year-round to get the word out, put this thing together. He's been on social media, connecting with all the West Linn alumni, including the Oregon City alumni, and man, he's just done a great job. As you can see, the fans are absolutely out in hordes. So
That's right. That's good, because the proceeds are going to be helpful, that's for sure, as we kick off tonight, West Linn to Oregon City.
short
And
kick.
that kick's going to come down and be touched at about the 22-yard line, picked up there and brought down at the 25. It'll be 1st and 10 for the Oregon City Pioneers from there.
So Oregon City going to start out with the ball tonight. Looks like they've got a couple of different helmets out there. I'm not sure if there's any significance to that. White, black, and red.
Looks like Russell Schneider, number 13 at quarterback, Matt, 6'2", 225.
I remember that name. Looks like a big boy.
He's back to pass, and that's going to be a completion on first down for a gain of nearly 5 yards, maybe only 4. It'll bring up second down and 5 or 6.
Good to get a easy play under your belt, kind of grease the wheels a little bit, get it going. Lions gave him a pretty nice cushion there, and they took advantage of it.
You got trips to the left for Oregon City. Snyder back to throw. He's in trouble. Gets out of it. Finds a receiver downfield. It's going to be maybe. Oh, it's caught. Oh, my goodness gracious. Defender overplayed just a tad on that, Matt, and the receiver came down with the ball. Number 8 for them. With the reception, a deep one.
That was a deep one. That was kind of a situation where I think it was Brian Hayes on defense. It was either going to be a pick 6, or if you overcommit and miss the ball like you did, receiver comes up with a big catch. But it was a nice tackle. Good to finish the play and not let him have the 6 points. So.
Devin Hohense with that, Matt, 2008 graduate from Oregon City. Schneider in the gun, trips to the left again, and it's a handoff. This time is picked up by West Linn, and they dump him for a loss of 3 on the play. They bring up second down, 13.
Yeah, Mitch Wagner in the backfield for the Pioneers took the handoff, and stout Lions run defense met him right there at the line. Nice play. Looks like they got trips receivers to the left there. Wouldn't be surprised if they threw it that way.
Well, you'd think they'd be looking for the end zone. We'll see. Back to throw is Schneider over the middle, and it's caught, and it's going to be a touchdown Oregon City on their first possession tonight, score 6, will await the extra point.
Yeah, and they were looking left. They were going to throw left. Everybody knew it, except for the Lions' defense. And the inside receiver there came across the middle and got a pretty easy catch. Looked like the linebacker for the Lions was caught off guard there a little bit. But you can't expect him to do everything. Tried to get a hand up.
A little bit of advantage kicking off of elevated turf down here on the field. And the kick's going to be good. So it's 7 for the Pioneers of Oregon City and nothing for West Linn. 10:15 left first quarter. Mason Finnerty back for West Linn to receive the kickoff from Oregon City. They score first. They've got 7. That ball is going to go into and out of the end zone.
Yeah, a little low liner out of the back of the end zone, huh? Just over the head of would-be returner. Looks like Oregon City's coming out with a little tenacity here tonight. They've kind of got the momentum going after that first touchdown, and then a boot out of the back of the end zone always helps.
Yeah, it sure does.
Nice.
West Linn will start at their own 20. Try to get something going just like Oregon City did. Boy, they sure marched that ball down briskly.
Well, it took them at least 3 plays.
Zellick at quarterback. There's a rush around the left end. There's a penalty on the play.
Mason Finnerty on the end around from Zellick. Bread and butter for the Lions, the old sweep play. No surprise that that's the first one of the night.
You haven't seen any of those, have you, Matt?
So it looks like the penalty is on West Linn.
Of course. Matt, a 2002 graduate of West Linn High School, played running back for them for a few years. Enjoyed watching you play, Matt.
Thanks. Yeah, it's great to get back out here on the field and just, even though I'm not playing, be a part of the game and see all the guys again. Watching them warm up. I see Zellick down there now. I saw Bowden in the backfield taking a few snaps. It's just a great environment out here.
Zellick back. Zellick. Zellick with a pass that time is incomplete.
Almost had that hitch and go. Looked like they just weren't exactly on the same page, but Zellick threw it behind the defense. And the receiver had that idea just a second too late and got a hand on it, but couldn't come up with the catch.
2nd and 20 for the Lions. Looks like maybe 22.
Got Brad Rose in motion. Finnerty on the inside.
Well, now comes a passing play, Matt.
Yeah.
See what Zellick's got.
Yeah, I hope so. We'll see. It's tough when you get that penalty on the first play of the drive. I mean, it really kind of puts you in a hole to start things out. Hopefully they can get the shovel and dig themselves out here.
Well, West Linn's got trips to the right. Dual set to the left. Nobody in the backfield with Zellick. And it doesn't look like Oregon City's going to put a big rush on him. And here comes the ball, and it's going to be tipped away. Number 42 for Oregon City. Good defensive play.
Yeah, Sean Sifke came up and got a hand on that one just at the last second. That was a nice throw by Zellick, and it looked like he was going for, is that Wilkerson, number 3?
Yeah, it looked like him.
Yeah, we've seen him before, huh?
A couple times.
That's too bad because that was a great play and almost very well executed, but good defense by the Pioneers to shut that one down.
Not exactly in 4-down territory.
No, but they're going for it.
Not unless you're Chip Kelly.
They are going for it, no punt.
4th and 16, and Zellick is at quarterback in the gun. Dual receiver set both right and left Finnerty in the backfield, and he's going to take the snap and kick it.
Little pooch kick.
Everybody hollering, get away from the ball. It lands at the 48-yard line of Oregon City. It'll be 1st and 10 for them. 9:09 left first quarter, and we already have a skirmish in the middle of the field.
Looks like the refs are pointing out number 21 for Oregon City. He was smacking hats with some West Linn cats and got the flag.
I understand there was quite a skirmish last year, too. I was unable to attend the game last year, but from what I understand, there was a sideline brawl.
There was a sideline brawl. It wasn't a real brawl, but they got in there and pushed each other around, did a lot of chest pounding. It was great. Game had everything.
Well, it looks like it's going to start out with a little bit of that tonight.
West Linn, Oregon City, bitter rivals. Yeah, there's always going to be a little of that, but it's good to just keep in mind that this game is for a great cause, and we can get a little scuffle down there, no big deal, as long as we're raising money for something important.
That's exactly right, Matt. Nice point. Now that moves the ball all the way back to the 33-yard line of Oregon City. It'll be 1st and 10 for them.
Looks like they're going to keep Schneider at quarterback.
Yeah, they are.
He must have been working on his cardio in the offseason.
Here comes another pass, and it's going to be picked off.
Nice catch.
Picked off. Number 6 for West Linn, Ben Trussell. He went up the ladder, as you would say. Climbed the ladder to grab that one.
Yeah, Trussell wasn't playing defense or offense. You know, he just wanted the football. And he made it apparent. Went over the back of the receiver, grabbed that thing, came down with it. Heck of a catch, too. He came down hard and held onto the ball, and then gave it a nice little spike and spin at the end to rub it in a bit.
But no flag on that play. It looked like it could have been close.
Yeah, it was real close, as Matt said, come up over the back. But I don't think he was interfering with the player as much as he was going for the football.
I didn't see too much contact. His arms came over the shoulder pads and got the football, but there wasn't too much physical contact there. So I think the ref let it go.
Let him play.
That's right.
Well, here's Zellick in the gun again. And it's a handoff. Number 10 for West Linn. Brendan Pitts.
We've only watched a couple of thousand yards of Brendan Pitt yardage over the year.
Sure. 2006 graduate from West Linn.
Went down and played at Western Oregon for a few seasons.
Brendan was a freshman when I was a senior, and he was, what I remember, one of the hardest workers I've ever had a chance to be on the football field with.
There's Pitts again, straight up the middle. Picks up 6.
Great job of holding on to the football, too. Kept that thing high and tight.
Suppose Zellick is doing his job to keep that defense on us so he can split it with the long ball.
Well, let's hope so. He's got to get a first down here, though. Take advantage of that turnover. Zellick, flat pass, number 10. Pitts, he gets the first down.
Yeah, Pitts got it on the pass and immediately turned upfield, picked up those 5 yards, made it look easy. Got pinged down there on the sideline after the catch, but nothing malicious, just stopping him before he made it to the track. It was a well-executed play, too. I mean,
it sure was,
you
man.
know, if you need an easy 5 yards down the road, you know that one's going to be there, hopefully.
Trips to the left this time for Zellick. Works out of the gun, back to throw. And he overthrows his intended receiver, number 88 for West Linn. And that would be Cody Loth, 2011 graduate.
Cody Loth.
Called all these names, Charlie.
Many times.
You may have called all of them, even the 92 graduates. 86, yeah.
92.
No, maybe not.
How many do we have in here from 86?
Well, I can see one for sure, and that's Mike Livermore. He's number 65 if we can pick him up. Here's Zellick back to throw. Oh, and that one's off the fingertips. Looks like Loth again.
Trying for Cody Loth again. Kind of got lost in the middle there. He's coming in at 5'10", and it looks like Oregon City's got some pretty big defenders out there. So he was, lost in the mix, and Zellick found him just a little too hot.
Too hot. Sorry, I don't mean to repeat what you said. It's just fun. A little, Mike, you and I haven't done this for a while. And,
I love it.
It's quite extraordinary experience to be back up here in the
Isn't it great?
Crow's Nest,
Feels
watching
good.
the young lads down there on the field. Some of them not such young lads.
That's right. Zellick back to throw again, and his arm was hit as he was going forward. And they bring him down.
Yeah, he got some pressure there on the backside. Didn't see it coming at all. And just got nailed in the back as he was throwing. It really interrupted his motion.
Do I see Keaton Hedman in there? I believe so.
Keaton Hedman, number 23.
Is he in? Oh, who's number 16?
Number 16 for West Linn. I don't see his number. When I find it, I'll let you know. Zellick just has to eat the ball that time. He's going to get crunched down.
Is that a fourth down?
It was fourth down. This ball is going to turn over to the Pioneers at right about the spot that they started with after the penalty on the kickoff, after they score.
Well, we'll just have to put Tercel back out there and pick it off again. That's how we're getting the best field position in this series.
Schneider still back in at quarterback, Matt.
Yeah, I'm not sure if, I bet they have a second quarterback, but I know Schneider is.
Wow, he let one go, and it's going to be incomplete. I thought the zebra was yanking for everybody on the other side of the field wants the flag thrown. They're not going to get it.
They didn't like that coverage at all.
I think it was fine. Just got their feet tied up a little bit, but I didn't see anything penalty worthy.
Of course, you're on the West Linn side of the field.
Can't see those kind of things from this angle.
That was fine. Let them play.
Well, they did.
I was just about to say that Schneider's still in there because he's got a heck of an arm, and then he aired one out for 40 yards. I mean, you can see he can throw the ball still.
Yes.
There's a little pitch.
Now West Linn's going to tie that one up, but not before Oregon City gains 4, maybe 5 yards on the play. They might even spot it for 6.
Mitch Wagner out of the backfield. Looked like he had some wheels, but 3 Lions got to him and stopped him after a gain of 6.
So who do we have on our defensive line, gentlemen?
Well, I see number 85 down there. And I see number 76.
85 is?
I'm giving you a hard time. 76 is T.C. Hovecki. I know that for sure.
You recognized all those numbers, didn't you?
Yeah.
85, 76.
Pretty much.
85, Kevin Mene.
Kevin Mena.
Schneider back to throw. He's going to get in trouble a little bit, but he's going to dodge away from it. Matt, he's got some wheels.
Here comes Botcher.
And they drag him out of bounds, but not before He picks up the first down.
Yeah, he did. He had some wheels. Schneider came out of there, and
Well, he had to work for it. That's the main thing.
So back to 85, Kevin Mena, he is a 2006 graduate. Of course, T.C. Hovecki, a 2005 graduate.
73 in there. Bradley Botcher graduated with me.
2002.
Hard worker. Started on the varsity team.
Right up the middle. Gain of 3 on the play. And bring up 2nd down and 7. 5:42 left, first period. West Linn behind, 7-0. And here comes a mass evacuation.
They call this platooning, I believe.
Ryan Marks, I saw come onto the field. He's a 1993 graduate, so
Nice.
see what kind of stuff he's got.
Oh, the one that we missed on the line previously was Mike Livermore, number 65.
Yeah, he's an 86 graduate.
86. Putting in some tough work down there in the trenches. Comes Schneider.
Schneider, he's just going to keep it and slide down. And he slides down right at the marker. It depends on where they mark the ball, whether that's going to be a first down or not.
Well, it looks like the lines judge
They're
gave him an
a
extra yard, but the
little bit
field
short,
judge
yeah.
took him back a yard. So maybe 2nd and 9.
2nd and less than 1.
I'm sorry.
Yeah, gain 9. Yeah, that's. Hey, you know what?
It's
We
been
don't
a
do
while.
this every year.
It's been a little while.
Charlie, we should try to get him to do it from now on out. That way we can stay in shape with this stuff.
Call my manager.
What's her
She
number?
may have other plans.
Botcher back to throw, and that one is going to be incomplete to number 8 for Oregon City. Devin Hohansey.
Yeah, I thought he was going to grab it for a second, a little bobble, and then hit the turf before he was able to come up with it. Good eyes by the zebra out there, not bad.
Yeah, they're playing well tonight. We've seen them play not so well. There's a run straight up the middle, and that's going to be a first down for Oregon City.
So they go for it on 4th, and it pays off.
Number 7 for them, Mitch Wagner. Matt, you talked about him a little bit earlier. He's a 2008 graduate.
Yeah, Wagner's had a couple of totes tonight, made him count. And there's a first down for him to put on the resume.
Schneider back to throw.
Got for number 8, Hohensee. He's going for it.
And he had him. And the ball just popped off his shoulder pad. At the last second, it's going to be incomplete. Schneider's got an arm.
Oh, that was a deep ball, and Hohensee had him. I mean, he had it right in his hands. Fortunately for the Lions, it just popped out.
Also, we have young people going to the stands with buckets, so if you'd like to empty your purse and your wallet into their bucket for donations to CF, please feel free to do so. Once again, we're taking donations to CF as these people are going through the stands with their buckets. Thank you.
Schneider back to throw again. He turns the defense around for West Linn, and he's still alive, and he gets his man. And
Wow.
It's going to be almost a first down. What a great play by Russell Schneider.
Yeah, I like the way he put on the brakes and caused the defense to fall down. It was a good move.
That was well done. And then to pick out a receiver coming across the middle from the other side of the field. He wears number 13, and he's throwing the ball like Peyton Manning tonight.
We've got 3rd and 2. Balls at the 36.
Lions a little slow out of the chute tonight.
Well, they got turned around in the backfield on that one. They had Botcher in their sights. Just couldn't get him. Run play straight up the middle, and that one's going to be stopped, snuffed out, number 84 for West Linn, Ray Kaufman.
Nice tackle by Ray. And Mitch Wagner lost a yard on that play, so great tackle.
4th down for the Pioneers.
The Lions in desperate need of a stop here. Get the ball back. No harm, no foul.
Botcher's got his man, however, in Hohensee, and that's going to be a 1st down out of bounds at the 24-yard line. It'll be 1st and 10 for them. 2 minutes left, first quarter.
Peyton Germain on the field. 2011 grad, I believe.
That was a nice throw and catch to pick up the 1st down. I think that was similar to the first play they ran of the game. And the Lions keep giving them a little cushion there. They're going to take that all night.
Yeah, if it works, keep on going to it.
That's right.
A little pass.
Screen pass.
Schneider with a little dump screen.
Yeah, to number
Wagner.
7. Mitch Wagner.
I mean, that just shows you how much time these guys put into preparing for this game. To be able to come back as alumni and execute a little dump screen like that, everybody's got to be on the same page. That's impressive stuff. I think that's what makes this event so great, is everybody gets so jacked up for it and prepared.
They do. They put a lot of time into it. It's
Yeah.
been a big. It's an increasing amount each year, I think.
Schneider back to throw. Finds a receiver in the corner of the end zone. It's caught. Touchdown.
Wow. Now for a second there, I thought we had a pick. I thought the Lions were going to pick that one off. The receiver just stepped in front and took that one out of the air for a 6.
And number 23, Keaton Hedman, Matt, for West Linn, was in front of the receiver and just lost. I think he lost sight of what was happening in front. Oh, and that one's blocked. Number 6 for West Linn. Ben Trussell. Wow.
Yeah, he's had a couple of big plays tonight.
Oregon City 13, West Linn, no score. I'd like to take this opportunity to thank several of our sponsors for the program this evening and for helping out with cystic fibrosis.
48 seconds left first quarter. The Pioneers are up 13-0 over West Linn.
When was the last time you saw that, Mike? Maybe the first alumni game.
Kick is taken by number 3, Mason Finnerty.
Here comes Finnerty. And
Ooh,
he
leaps over the guy.
Mason Finnerty goes airborne to pick up an extra 3.
He must have health insurance.
That's a risky move.
Yikes.
A man can wake up regretting a thing like that the next day.
Oh, my goodness gracious. 6'1", 195 pounds, goes sky high. Of course, he's a 2012 graduate, you guys, so he's still got a little youth. A little youth. You and I and anybody else our age try that stuff. Yeah, forget that.
Well, it definitely fired up the sideline, and hopefully that'll get the Lions the spark that they need to put some points on the board here.
Zellick keeps, pitches. Finnerty, right side, finds a little bit of space. Still on his feet, not out of bounds at about the 47-yard line. It'll be 1st and 10 for the Lions.
Nice little play there. That was sweet. Faked the inside handoff. Zellick kept it. Made a real nice pitch. He's still got it. He must be practicing in the backyard or something. So Finnerty took off the sideline and then just kind of trotted out of bounds like it was no thing, man. I like that. Give it to the young legs and let them take it.
Zellick, of course, quarterback when you were playing, right, Matt?
No, Zelik was
Was he before you?
maybe 4 or 5 years ahead of me. I think he
okay.
may have been a senior when I was a freshman.
Oh,
but,
gotcha.
I do remember watching him from the sidelines, and they had some real good teams, back in 98, 97, 98, I think is when Zelik was in, maybe 2000.
There's Finnerty again. Lots of running room out here. He's going to pick up another first down. Penalty flag on the play, though, back at the 50-yard line. It's going to be holding.
Holding is a call against the Lions.
So that's a couple of penalties against the Lions to, after a nice play to have to bring it back. Hurts a little bit, especially on some older, tired legs, but
Takes the ball back to the 40, still first down.
they'll have a little work to do here. Looks like we got big number 64 out there, Drew Kehoe. And Drew Kehoe, I think, played on the same teams as Neil Zelik. And one time I found one of Drew Kehoe's sweaty gloves. He used to play on the line. I think I was in 8th grade or something. And man, I still have that thing.
No.
Oh yeah.
It's a keepsake.
It is. It's like
It's got his name in it?
It's got his name right on the Velcro strap. I was like,
Now
man, I got Kehoe's glove.
We can't cover for you if he decides to come back and claim
Yeah,
it.
that's right. Sorry, Drew. I've got your glove if you want it.
Oh, that's good.
That's a keepsake.
Pick up a couple of Oregon City players on their line. Steve Stenger, number 32, from 2001. That's the end of the first period. 13 for the Pioneers and nothing for West Linn. I guess all of our commentary is on the roof somewhere.
We're storing it safely
first quarter.
Well-
safely under the grate.
As long as we can look and see and learn from it.
I like to know where we
be all right.
have the game at all times, even if I'm looking at it underneath my feet.
There you go. Number 75 for the
Hey,
Pioneers
look
up
at
there
this,
on the
look at
line as
this.
well. And that one's going to be
Caught.
Wow.
wow.
That was pretty.
That was a fabulous catch.
Might have stung a little when he landed, but
I'm not sure that could have been any better of a throw either. Zelik just kind of stood back there and waited for him to come right across the middle.
do we know the receiver?
I'm
Number
looking. Number
6.
Number 16, and I'm not finding his number. So it could be anybody.
Oh, I hope he's okay.
I don't see 16 yet, either, but that was a great catch and a nice throw. That's exactly what the Lions needed to start the second quarter.
That's exactly right. Offsides
offsides,
against
sure.
the Pioneers. That'll move the ball ahead 5 yards. I was mentioning number 75 for the Pioneers on their line. His name is Jeremy Bubbles Boyd. Don't know why they call him Bubbles. 6 foot, 280 pounds. He's a 1995 graduate from Oregon City.
The Bubbles thing is a mystery.
Well, you got Bubbles there, and then right next to him, you got Savi Rivera, number 55, 6'3", 245, 2001 graduate.
Oh, and that ball is knocked down out of oh yeah. West Linn got back on that ball, but holy moly.
Yikes.
Come on, guys.
Ben Trussell.
Come on. He didn't like he was getting kind of manhandled on the ground with the ball. Didn't like that.
Number 55 for Oregon City.
There he is again, Savi.
Yeah, likes to mess it up down there a little bit.
Savi Rivera. Hey, Ben Tressel's got, a little confidence behind him, too. He's stand up against a 6'3", 275-pound guy, but Ben's had a couple of good plays tonight, so,
We'll cut him some slack.
he can hold his own. That's a recovered fumble, a blocked kick, and an interception so far in the first half.
Well, first quarter. It's 10-19 left in the second quarter here.
That's true.
We just started this thing.
Still got some time. to add to that stat sheet, I guess.
Cow roping doesn't come along for a little bit in this rodeo.
What?
Finnerty with a nice block, and Zelik's going to throw it.
Oh, and it's a catch. There's a flag on the play. And oh, man, they're all over each other down here on the field. Number 64 and number 55. 64 for West Linn. Doing a little bit of a WWE down here.
Looks like we got big number 64 out there, Drew Kehoe. Well, that was Kehoe down there wrestling around with Savi Rivera again. His name shows up.
He's all over the place, Matt.
He's going to pick up a 15-yarder. Or half the distance to the goal at this point, I suppose.
Oh, I thought they would have offset down there. They were rolling around the ground together.
First and goal for West Linn.
Well, the refs must have saw something that we didn't, but I did overhear down on the sidelines David Cody telling the West Linn Lions to always be a class act. So that's good. Way to go, David.
Finnerty, left side,
He's
touchdown.
Oh,
West Linn.
the ref is going to call him down on the half-yard line.
He may have been. Looked like he was trying to crawl into me too.
Did he go down on his knee? I thought it wasn't a forward progress call, was it? Because he was clearly continuing forward.
I don't know. I still have my sunglasses on. I can't tell, and the sun's gone away.
Classic Mason Finnerty, though. Find the smallest gap and shoot through it.
That's exactly right.
Lions looking to put 6 on the board with 9 minutes left in the second quarter. Let's see a Zealot keeper.
No, Finnerty off the left side for a touchdown. So that's going to put 6 on the board. We'll await the extra point. 9 minutes left. Second quarter, 13 for the Pioneers and 6 for West Linn.
Nice series. Move the ball well.
Yeah, very well done. Nicely executed. Looks like they might be preparing to go for 2 here. With that blocked kick, it gives them the opportunity to try for a couple of extra points, but looks like they're going to take what they can get here. Stick with the easy one, hopefully.
Zelik on the hold, number 14 for West Linn to kick.
Sam Clark.
And that one's blocked. So that leaves them at 6 and the Pioneers at 13. There's the kickoff. This time is a good kick. All the way down into the end zone.
That's it.
And they're going to bring it out to the 20-yard line. It'll be first and 10 from the 20 for the Pioneers. 13-6. They lead.
Touchback. Comes to the 20, be first and 10, Oregon City, ball at the 20.
Looks like we got David Norman out there on the line. Haven't called his number tonight. I'm sure he's played a little bit, but David, class of 2001.
It's getting back into your era, Matt.
Still wearing the same number, too. That's how I recognized him.
Just barely after the end of the 20th century.
Well, the West Linn team gets penalized. Looks like an illegal substitution call.
Ball spot at the 25. At quarterback for Oregon City, number 11, Justin Fisher.
Different quarterback is.
Yeah, number 11, Justin Fisher. He's a class of 2000, 5'11", 175. At quarterback, and kind of a busted play, but he takes off and He's going to pick up one, maybe two.
It was a good split-second reaction by the new quarterback. Little miscommunication back there, missed the handoff, and so he kind of frantic, took off up the middle. Took a pretty good shot, too. Looks like David Cody's in the game at middle linebacker. I think he's been out there all night, but just want to give him a little recognition. Thank you, David, for putting this thing together.
Number 7 takes the handoff, and he's not going to gain very much as West Linn's defense closes in.
David Norman with the finishing move. Look like Andrew Mervin down there on assist.
Oh, wow. Number 84 for West Linn.
Is that Kaufman? Big Ray Kaufman coming in and making a heck of a stick.
Fourth and 6 for the Pioneers after that massive smash by Ray Kaufman.
Looks like Ray's playing defensive end tonight. Back in his high school days, Ray was a cornerback, so as he matured, it looks like he's also changed positions.
Here's the punt.
Oh, and he almost gets a hand on the punt.
Comes down, takes a Pioneer bounce across the 50 to the 48. It's going to be 1st and 10 for the Lions from there. 6:48 left, second quarter, and they're down by 7. Once again, want to let you know that the proceeds, all proceeds from this year and the last 2 years have gone to and are going to the research for cystic fibrosis. Great cause. It's a good gig for that cause. Thank you, David Cody, Ian Gimanco, Trent Tribo.
Looks like we got Jason Bowden in at quarterback, replacing Neil Zellick.
Yeah, Bowden, number 7. And that's a pass, and it's caught. Number 88 for West Linn. Cody Loth's number again, Matt.
Well, it's the 3rd time they've thrown it to Cody. First time he came down with a reception. 1 for 3, not bad. Nice throw by Bowden, too. That was classic rollout. Classic Bowden rollout. And found his man, put it right on the spot. See if the Lions can put something together after a great defensive stand.
Trips to the left this time for West Linn. Oh, and there's a little leak pass. Number 82 for West Linn kind of leaked out of the leaked off the line after everybody was was concerned to the middle and to the left of the field, and he just kind of leaked out, and they found him.
Good job by Bowden to keep that play alive, kind of give his receivers a chance to get some separation out there on the outside. And then number 82 just kind of did the rest, you know. Like you said, leaked out on the sideline and made a great grab. Looked like he was trying to cut it up inside when he had some space on the outside to continue on up the sideline, but they'll take what they get.
Oh, and there's another fumble. Covered up by the quarterback nicely.
Yeah, it just looked like the long snap was mishandled a little bit. Kind of floated up and bounced around for a second, but Bowden on it.
They live to play another play.
Gonna bring up second in quite a bit though here.
Yeah, we can live with second and long. It's the third and a taxi that we have trouble with.
Yeah. Well, we'll see if they can pick up, 8 yards would be nice here.
Yeah.
First down would be better, but 8 yards would give them something to work with. See what they can put together. Maybe a Brad Rose reception. Looks like he's open.
He is open.
Bowden's going to tuck it. Oof.
He's going to get hammered.
I'm not sure who got hammered there. It looked like he laid out the majority of that hit. The Oregon City defender crumpled.
So I'll bring up third down and 10. They went to the initial line of scrimmage now, so maybe a little bit shy of it. Third and 11, they're going to call it. 4:03 left, second quarter. West Linn driving from the 22-yard line. They're down by 7.
Now, this might be a situation, even though they're just outside of the red zone, where you've got 2 downs to make it happen here. 2 downs to get the first down. I'm not sure they're going to punt it. I don't think they'll kick it. So, pick up a good chunk here and then see what you can do on 4th down. They go with the sweep.
Yes, to Rose, number 11. He's trying to find an opening, and he's not going to find one. Maybe he's going to pick up 2.
Oregon City player number 75 loses his helmet on the play. A nice block by Brendan Pitts on the outside there, but the Oregon City Pioneers had that one pretty much sniffed out.
75, Matt. Jeremy Bubbles, Boyd. 1995 graduate.
All of a sudden, this has turned into a grudge match. 2 defenses going head-to-head.
Bowden back to throw, and that one's going to be tipped up in the air, almost intercepted, and then almost caught, and then almost intercepted again.
That ball had everything.
It was bouncing around. Looked like Bowden had Pitts in his sight there in the middle of the field. Threw it into the middle of about, 4 or 5 Pioneers. Lucky to get that one, onto the turf instead of in the hands of a Pioneer, but that's going to be a turnover on downs.
First and 10 for the Pioneers. 3 minutes left, second quarter.
Like Taylor Rose playing some outside backer, covering up the slot there on defense for the Lions.
Incomplete pass.
Christian Wilson on the coverage, getting a little handsy out there. Thought the refs might pull the flag, but they say it's good D. So I'll say that too.
Yeah.
Good D.
Great D.
Yeah.
Justin Fisher at quarterback for Oregon City. He's got 2 receivers to the right and 2 to the left. And he's back to throw. And he's going to throw right into the heart of the West Linn defense. Number 9 almost comes up with it for West Linn, Kyle Murto.
Well, you got to give it to these guys. They've got some stones going across the middle, both teams. I tell you what, man. He probably could have made that catch, but I don't think he wanted the punishment afterwards. So just let that one go and live to play another day.
You can certainly tell these older graduates are a little bit more, they got a little bit more going on upstairs.
The survival instinct has become more apparent.
They know when to let it go. I'll pass, thanks.
Yeah. Big number 70 on the pursuit.
Yeah, I'd say. Is that Wagner? No, sorry.
On-field announcer says number 70, Ryan Marks.
Yeah,
and
it is.
I just found him on the roster.
1993 graduate Ryan Marks, 6 foot 200.
Very nice. Good play, Ryan. Yeah, it'd be nice if they put these rosters in numerical order.
There's a fumble.
Oh, it's a punt
Barely got it off.
by Schneider, and it's going to. Oh, whoa!
Nice.
There was a lot of contact while the ball was in the air down here, and I didn't know what was going to happen. It's going to be 1st and 10 for the Lions from midfield.
Yeah, you know, when the ball's bouncing around there on the punt, it's not like it's the play's over.
Well, I saw them trying to push a West Linn guy into the ball.
Oh, really?
And if they touch it, of course, becomes live. I think they're talking anything goes down here, right?
I suppose.
Well, they got 2:38. They should be able to put it in.
Zelik back in at quarterback.
Finnerty in motion, gets a give off the left side. He's going to pick up 3.
Picked up by number 91, Daniel Burnett. Gain of 4 in the play, 2nd down and 6. Ball spot Pioneers 47-yard line.
Zelik back to throw. He's got his man, number 6, out here.
Ben Trussell.
That's a 1st down. Plenty of time to score.
Yeah, Trussell makes a nice grab, and the Lions are right back on the line of scrimmage.
They're in the hurry up out here, and the Pioneers are going to take a timeout.
Lions 6, Pioneers 13. Looks like they're going to take a break.
Here we go, Matt. Zelik at quarterback. Fakes a little toss and then keeps, and he's going to pick up maybe 3, possibly 4 yards. And he takes a hit by number 21 down there for the Pioneers.
Hurry up offense. Sort of.
Hard to find the numbers on this, Matt.
Well, a couple of the Oregon City players don't have numbers listed, so I'm not sure if number 21 is one of those unnamed soldiers, but it was a nice defensive play.
Incomplete pass that time. I was looking on Facebook and saw a post from Ron Chappell, the old coach for West Linn, and he listed 40 players that had signed up for Oregon City and 35 players that had signed up for West Linn. And it appears there's a little bit more than 35 players down here for West Linn. So since his post, more people signed up to play. It's a great outing.
That makes sense.
Yeah, I think we got some net yardage out of that little play right there.
Well, it's going to be 1st and 10, that's for sure.
Well, I wasn't paying attention. Clearly, I have no idea why we just advanced the ball. Some sort of a penalty, I suppose.
I'm sure the viewers can tell us. Zelik, back to throw.
Puts it behind Trussell slightly and just couldn't come up with the grab. Lions looking to even the score here before the end of the half.
They can do it.
1 minute, 11 seconds. And they're on the 22.
See what kind of play they come up with here.
2nd down and 10. They got trip receivers to the left and a couple out here to the right.
Zelik in the gun. Back to throw. And that one's going to be thrown just short of the receiver.
Yeah, Zelik had to throw off his back foot. He had some pressure coming up the middle, and I think that's what took a little bit off that throw. Otherwise, that one would have put the Lions on about the 4-yard line. But ball was a little behind. The receiver had trouble getting back to it, and just couldn't make the catch. So 3rd and 10.
3rd and 10, 1:07 left, second quarter. They want to score to try and even things up before they go to the locker room at halftime.
Nice catch.
I think that's going to be a catch down at about the 12-yard line.
And he gets out of bounds to stop the clock. Very nice play there. Good body control to keep that foot down.
And a little ice cream on top of the cake, Matt. That's a first down.
Very nice. And I cannot find number 82 on the roster.
No, there's some numbers that are missing. Michael Conchola, for a 1990 graduate for Oregon City, and Dustin Cook is listed 2008 graduate. They don't have numbers, but we'll call their names. Finnerty trying to find some room. He's not going to find any. His number 16 with tenacious defense for the Pioneers. Kurt Morris, 2007 graduate.
Nice defense. Took Finnerty down to the turf right there on that miscolored patch, which we've been told is to replace some sort of a worn part of the field from lacrosse.
Yeah, that's what I heard. That was the lacrosse net that was down there. And
I thought it was a driving range.
And it was and it was totally worn out. So they replaced it with a patch of grass. However, it's turf. However, it's raised. It's raised up about an inch or so above the normal field level.
Right.
And they put a couple of yellow lines around it to note that there might be a safety hazard there.
They should put some cones and some caution tape along the edges. Some of those orange cones would be a good idea. You can't be too careful.
Do not cross little lines would be good. Oh, my goodness.
Second and 10, 52 seconds left. The Lions looking to put at least 6 on the board here.
Zelik keeps, finds a little bit of a hole for a gain of 4, maybe 5. Zelik's going to feel this tomorrow, Matt.
Yeah, that was a high school run, by a 30-plus-year-old man, and he took a hit by 3 Pioneers, and there was a little extracurricular there at the end too. So
I think there is on every play. It's a timeout for West Linn right now.
Yeah, they're going to talk it over. Looks 2 more seconds onto the play clock. It was at 28. Come back from the timeout. Now it's 33. So they must have let a few run off that weren't supposed to.
Zelik back to throw, and he's mad rush. The ball's on the ground.
It's loose.
And it's going to be picked up by the Pioneers, maybe.
Not yet.
Yes, it is. Number 4 finally comes up with the ball, crosses the 30-yard line. It'll be 1st and 10 for the Pioneers with 21.2 seconds left.
That thing was loose for a while.
Like a greased pig.
Slippery pig skin. You're exactly right, Charles.
Well, that was not the desired outcome of that series. I'm pretty confident in my assertion.
I think you're absolutely right.
At least for the Lions.
Got some happy Pioneers down here, though.
Yeah, I think they'll desire that every time.
Justin Fisher in at quarterback for them. And he's going to keep, and he's going to pay the price.
Nice play.
Number 81 for West Linn.
Brian Hayes, one of the captains. I know he's put a lot of work into organizing this event, helping out David Cody. quite a bit. And actually, even more props go to Brian because he didn't play in high school. He came out and joined this game to support cystic fibrosis, sell out his body. Not in that way.
First time tonight I've seen the quarterback under center. They're just going to take a knee and call it quits. 6 seconds left. That's exactly what they do, and they'll go to the locker room. Pioneers are going to be up by 7, 13 to 6. It's halftime. Second half, 12 minutes posted on the board. 13 for the Pioneers, 6 for West Linn. And here's the kickoff by Schneider.
Schneider gives it a little pooch kick.
And it's going to be picked up and just danced out of bounds at the 24-yard line by West Linn. It'll be 1st and 10.
Yeah, it was a smart play by Brian Hayes. Was able to get to the ball easily, secure it, and just step out of bounds. That's a live football, so nice work by Brian to cover that thing up and not give the Pioneers a chance to hop on it. Came out with a little bit of a trick play to start the second half.
We'll have to see who's in at quarterback. Looks like Zellick, number 8 again.
We'll see how much gas these guys have left in the tank.
Yeah, after a rest, you come back out and things could look a little bit different.
Sure.
There's a run up the middle by West Linn, covered nicely by Oregon City defense. Number 32 for West Linn. Could have the number wrong. I don't see that one, Matt.
May have switched jerseys at halftime.
Just to keep it interesting.
Throw the announcers off. Easy to do.
Up the middle again. Number 21 takes the carry up the middle. Handoff by Zellick.
Christian Wilson, number 21.
Number 34, Kelly Lysette, in at middle linebacker for the Pioneers. New number, haven't seen him out there yet.
Zellick fakes, throws, caught. Tossed out of bounds is number 22 for West Linn, near midfield. First down.
Yeah, they made that one look easy. I think that was Olmstead on the catch. Nice throw by Zellick. Well-executed play to pick up the first down and a little bit more. Puts them near midfield.
Charlie, over the years, we've called a lot of plays over the middle for West Linn. That seems to be a good play for them. And Olmstead is one of those players that we called quite often over the middle. That was
Olmstead over the middle.
Yeah, it was good stuff.
Altman over the middle.
Altman.
Young Altman over the middle. Lots of them.
Zellick throws out to the flat. It's caught. First down, West Linn.
Olmstead again makes the catch, turns it outside and up. Picks up another 3 or 4 yards, a little rack. And grabs a first down.
Whoa. Rack.
Run after catch, baby.
Oh. You called it yak so many years.
Yeah, what happened to the yak?
Yeah, I thought the yak was the yak, and now it's the rack.
In the alumni game, when it's not OSAA commissioned, it's rack.
Okay.
But we get into the regular season, we'll see if we can convince Charlie to do this on Friday nights. I'll bring back yak.
Oh, so you're volunteering to do it as well.
Oh, of course. I'm already in.
Oh, what a great catch after a stumble.
Olmsted comes out with three big grabs in a row.
My goodness gracious. He stumbled on the play. Didn't think he was in the play at all. He got back up, scurried to the ball, caught that pass from Zelik, and picked up a great gain. 1st and 10 for the Lions.
Well, and Zelik is on point right now, putting the ball exactly where it needs to be. And Olmsted's making it look easy. Very nice grab on the last 3 receptions. I don't know about this Pioneer defense. They're not looking as tenacious. I mean, I don't want to jinx it, but yeah, it looks like the Lions have a step on them right now. Olmsted in motion.
There's the give. Number 21 off the right side. Picks up 7 or 8. There's Christian Wilson again. Here he comes. Little Osprey.
Oh, that's pretty. Right through the moonlight. Look at that.
So the Lions are going to come out 2nd and 3 on the 10-yard line, maybe 11. And the last time they were down here, they bobbled the ball a little bit. Let's see if they can put some points on the board. Here comes Zelik.
Oh, and it's a pitch to Wilson, and he skirts the sidelines.
Takes it all the way up to about the 4-yard line. Nice little play there.
That
a little
was
option.
a nice play.
Yeah, very nice.
Lions are knocking at the door. They're down by 7. 8:45 left, 3rd quarter.
Yeah, and right now it looks like Zelik has got complete control of the Lions' offense. He's barking the plays out, getting them up to the line of scrimmage quickly. And everything looks good for the Lions right now. Things running smoothly. Let's see if they can put one across the goal line. Kind of a
Zelik
botch.
tries to follow the blocker who he faked the handoff to, and that did not work.
Yeah, I wasn't sure if that was supposed to be a quick, just kind of a trap up the middle and a missed handoff, so Zelik decided to follow him up the A-gap there, or if that was a designed play, but either way.
Well, Bubbles filled the hole. And, Zelik. Oh, and that's going to be a flag. That's going to be. The intended receiver was pushed. Olmsted was pushed down to the ground as the ball was in the air. So.
Mitch Wagner's been playing running back out there for the Pioneers all night. You know, perhaps getting a little gassed. Got a little lazy on the play and pushed before the ball was there. So the Lions are going to get a new set of downs. Is that right, or?
Should be automatic 1st down.
They haven't changed the sign yet, but as far as I can remember, I think that's how the procedure works.
Yeah, it's 1st and goal at about the 3-yard line, or it's 2nd and goal at the 3. We'll take either.
I formation.
Oh, and there's a handoff, and oh no, Zelik kept the ball. What a fake! What a fake! He just walked into the end zone.
I think he had everybody fooled. I didn't know where it was.
Wow!
He just trotted in. He could have skipped in if he wanted to.
I lost him. Where did he cross the line?
Just to the right of the. He went over the C gap
Where
on the right
oh,
side of the line.
Where the zebra is standing right now is where
all.
he just walked into the end zone. That fooled everybody.
Well, nice play by the Lions.
13-12. Here comes the extra point to tie the game. 7:51 left, 3rd quarter.
Point after for West Linn, number 14, Stan Clark. Holding is number 8, Zelik.
That one's up, and it is No good, off to the right. I think it was tipped at the line of scrimmage.
Go in the third quarter, we have West Linn 12, Oregon City 13.
Well, they say it's a game of inches, and he needed quite a few inches back to the left to put that one through the upright, but the Lions put 6 on the board, 12 to 13.
On a nice-looking drive by Zellick and the gang. Olmsted, of course, stellar in that drive.
Oh, that was excellent. Zellick to Olmsted. See if the Pioneers can put something together here. Yeah, I like how you can see the bridge from up here on the roof.
Mm-hmm.
Connecting West Linn and Oregon
Now,
City.
typically, when we're up here during a football season, you can see the lights at Clackamas Stadium, Putnam, and Oregon City.
Huh. TRL football.
Yeah. The best.
Best of the West, longest rivalry west of the Mississippi for high school football, continuous years played.
I wonder if these count in the overall
In the stats,
in the overall equation.
14, Sam Clark.
I don't know if that's the
Number
case.
3, A.J. McLaren, and number 4, Joe Wolf.
Interesting set for West Linn on this kickoff, Matt.
Yeah, they kind of stack them in groups of 4. And I haven't watched closely how they spread out, but I'm sure they have a way to cover the entire field. Here comes Clark. Caught on the goal line.
Kick is taken by number 3, McLaren.
He's not going to get to the 20-yard line, so
Christian Wilson on the stop.
21, Christian Wilson.
Christian
Have
Wilson stops Pioneer.
Having a good quarter, that Christian Wilson.
yes, he is.
First and 10, Oregon City, ball spot at the 18. At quarterback, number 13, Russell Schneider.
Schneider back in at quarterback for the Pioneers. He's in the gun. He's back to throw. And that one's going to be
Pass
incomplete, intended for number 5 for Oregon City.
Defending is number 14, Sam.
Ryan Wells, 2002 graduate.
Kyle Murta, second down.
Looked like that was broken up by Trissell. Another good play by him. Nice defense there. Handoff up the middle, comes through the B gap and gets stopped for a gain of 2 or 3.
On the tackle for West Linn, number 73, Brad
Bring up
Bozer.
third down.
Bradley Botcher on the stop, big number 73.
Brings up third down and 6. Ball's near the 22.
Oh, that one's caught. And broken tackle. And West Linn finally brings down the Pioneers number 8 at near midfield. It'll be first and 10 for the Pioneers.
Hohensee with the grab, big number 8 for the Pioneers. He's had a couple of catches tonight. Schneider on the money with that one. Just a slip tackle, and he was able to pick up an additional 10, 15 yards. So here come the Pioneers.
And that was some rack, is that correct?
Whatever you want to call it.
Oh,
Sure.
now we can go back to
I prefer yak.
we can go back to yak.
If you'd like,
Okay.
I guess we'll allow it.
Schneider pitches back, number 7. Trying to find some room. He's not going to find any. He's strung all the way to the sideline. Great defensive play by number 26 for West Linn.
Peyton Germain.
Peyton Germain, 2011. 5'8", 175.
Played all of that on that play.
Absolutely.
My goodness. No gain on the play, second down 10.
Mitch Wagner still in the backfield for the Pioneers, playing both sides of the ball. Tough to be that tailback position and to play the defensive side of the ball. Here comes Schneider. That hit the turf. He's going to call it a catch.
Yeah, they are going to call it a catch. Of course, there's no instant replay here, and the Lions are saying no, no, no. And the Zebras are saying yes, yes, yes. So it's first down and 10 for the Pioneers.
Well, they're just going to have to live with that one. Schneider looked like he was going to run it. I think the Lions decided to pursue the run, and at the last second, just at the line of scrimmage, Schneider threw the ball. It was a little low, and it looked like it took a skip off the turf, but we're going to play on.
Schneider back to throw. Goes long to the end zone, and the receiver just can't catch up to it. Number 5 for the Pioneers.
Boy, he was behind the defense.
Ryan Wells.
He had 6. If that ball had been a little shorter, he would have had it.
Yeah. Well, Schneider still got the cannon loaded. That was a bomb. Wells just couldn't catch up to it. 2002 graduate.
Number 76, T.C. Hovecki on the field for West Linn, 2005 graduate. Schneider's got trips to the left this time. But the give's going to be to Wagner in the backfield. He's going to carry the ball for about 3, maybe 4 yards before he's hammered down. Number 9 for West Linn. In on the stop.
Kyle Murto. And it looked like David Cody just picked the wrong gap there. He was up the middle and behind on the play, made the running back choose another hole, and then Murto came up and made the stop. Good defense by the Lions. Andrew Mervin, number 24 for the Lions, needs to watch out here. He's got a slot looking for the ball.
There's a flag on the play. It's going to be holding, I would imagine.
He's just playing flag football out there. Snyder's got some moves.
He does have some moves, but he ran out of them on the sideline down there, and he had to just peg the ball out of bounds. There's a flag on the play back near the 45-yard line. I think it's going to be holding against the Pioneers. And that is the call.
And they're going to decide if they want to accept or decline this one. If they decline, it'd be 4th and about 6 yards from the original spot.
And that's what they do, Matt.
There you go. Well, we'll see if that pays off for the Lions. If they can make one more stop, turnover on downs. If they would have accepted that, it would have moved them back almost to the 45-yard line. So, well, we'll see. Coach Cerny said, let's decline it. Let our defense do the work.
It's a good play right here for the Lions if they can make it. Pioneers looking for a first down.
Sidelines fired up. Snyder. Deep.
Oh. Just missed his intended receiver. Just overthrew him by about a yard. 3:57 left. Third quarter. West Linn's down by 1, 13-12. They take over on downs.
Well, it looked like, or it appears that Cerny's decision paid off to decline the penalty. Lions with the ball.
There's a run up the middle and another flag on the play.
Bowden's back in at quarterback, and they may have gotten the Lions for a holding call on this one.
Or a possible face mask.
Or a possible face mask.
Nope, the ref is pointed the wrong way for the face mask.
And actually, as I have learned through the years, there is offensive face mask. I was blown away. They made a face mask call during one of our games. I think we were out at West Salem, Charlie.
Yeah, they did it.
And they made that call, and we were ecstatic because we thought we were going to get a first down, and it was an offensive face mask.
And the odd coincidence was the second time we ever saw that penalty was here on this field, again, playing West Salem. I think they're the only team in the league that can actually make that call.
Bowden did a great job of handling kind of an errant snap there. Got the ball into the hands of number 23, who made a nice little jump step. Picked up about 8 yards. I'll give the Lions a little more breathing room anyways.
Breathing room, that's right. Gets them into a respectable position on second down.
I formation in the backfield.
Zelik keeps on a bootleg and overthrows his intended receiver, number 12. Red Olmsted.
Brings up third down.
Tight trips to the right this time.
Tight trips to the right. Michael Zito on the tight side there on the left. Pump fake. Bowden goes deep down the middle.
Oh! Almost a one-hander. Keaton Hedman, number 23, almost brought that thing in.
Man, that was close. Nice throw by Jason. Hedman made a heck of an effort at it. Just couldn't come down with it. And the Lions got a decision here. I mean, smart play would be to punt the ball. 3 minutes left in the third quarter. But what the heck? It's an alumni game.
Yeah. You're only going to lose the bridge.
Have you seen the trophy? They posted a couple of pictures online.
Yeah.
It's pretty cool.
It is a very cool trophy. Whoa, I don't think that was supposed to happen.
Quick snap. Looked like they were, I'm not sure if.
It hit him in the face mask.
Yeah, I'm not sure if if Bowden and the punter, number 10, had a different idea than the long snapper. It appeared that Bowden wasn't prepared to receive that snap, but the long snapper thought that they were going to go ahead and pull a little trick play and maybe throw it. Yeah, but didn't work out that way, and the Lions are going to have to play some defense here on the 32-yard line.
Time for a pick. Dial it up.
Schneider back in the quarterback slot. Number 13 for the Pioneers. And there's the give off the right side, and he's going to be hammered down. But not before he picks up 3.
Mitch Wagner, again with the carry. 2008 graduate. He's going to be sore tomorrow.
I think they're all going to be so. I'm going to be sore tomorrow, and I'm just watching.
Yeah, this is way too much standing for me.
And normally we're down in the booth sitting down and relaxed and.
Yeah,
This is where the real work is done,
it's for
gentlemen.
cystic fibrosis.
Real men stand at the football game.
Schneider on a hot toss. Number 25, the intended receiver. Nico Miner. And whoa, that was hot.
That was a bullet from Schneider. And I think Miner might have heard that one whizzing by his face mask, but I don't know.
Third down, and we'll call it 6.5. And West Linn jumps.
Oops.
Now it's going to be third down and 1.5.
Ray Kaufman not happy.
Was it West Linn? No, it was Oregon City that jumped.
Oh, Oregon City jumped. I thought West Linn
Well,
went
it wasn't
offside.
It wasn't even a jump. The guy was 3 steps over the line. The
Aha.
receiver,
I missed it.
In the interest of telegraphing the play, took 3 advanced steps before the ball was snapped.
Good eyes, Charlie. I missed that.
Great eyes, because it looked like half the Lions defense were
Yeah.
upset with themselves for jumping. So a break for the Lions. Moves the ball
Huge
back.
break. Third and 12.
Snyder.
Lets another one fly.
Ooh.
And that one's going to be incomplete. And another flag on the play in the backfield. And Schneider's trying to plead his case, but I don't think it's going to be to any avail. They're going to move that one back.
Well, finally, we're advancing the ball.
Holding is the call.
Yeah, they'll decline that. It'll be fourth down.
Fourth down.
And the Pioneers taking a long huddle to talk things over here on this fourth down play. Truffel and Murto better be ready here, the 2 corners for the Lions.
Nobody in the backfield. Everybody going to try to catch the ball this time for the Pioneers. Schneider back.
He's got pressure.
Oh, he's got a lot of pressure. He's got too much pressure.
Slips away, throws the ball deep.
And it's going to be knocked down.
Truffel with a nice defensive play to break that one up. I got a little worried for a second.
I thought he might try to intercept it instead of knock it down.
Yeah.
Lose a lot of yardage on that because
Yeah.
the ball's going to turn over on downs at the 33, 34-yard line. Make it the 35. It'll be first and 10 for the Lions from there. 2:25 left third quarter. They're down by 1.
Yeah, with all this throwing the ball, the time just seems to be
Crawling.
Thank you, Charlie. I swear 20 minutes ago there was 3 minutes left in the quarter.
It's like a stop-action cartoon.
Bowden in at the QB slot.
And give
Number 3, Finnerty, the ball.
Finnerty the ball carrier, and he's going to pick up 6 or 7. Boy, it didn't look like he was going to get anything. He got 7 yards.
Yeah, if the Lions keep running the ball like this, I don't know if there's any need to put it in the air. Ball security is a big part of this second half, especially in the alumni game. So if they can continue to run the ball successfully, I think that's probably a better option.
C91 out there for the Pioneers, Daniel Burnett, 2003 graduate. Finnerty again off the right side this time. He's not going to get anything. Maybe a yard.
On the tackle, number
It'll bring up 3rd down
Lucas Spooner.
and 3. Make it 2. Wow.
Yeah, they gave him a
Nice.
favorable spot.
Nice spot.
Yeah,
Third down and 2.
3rd and 2.
Lost 5 to 43.
Eric Olson, number 30 for the Pioneers, into the game at cornerback. 1993 graduate. Thanks for coming out, Eric.
There's Finnerty. There he is. 1st down and more, all the way down to about the 42-yard line.
Morris gained sufficient for a line first down. He's 1st and 10 to West Linn.
And the Lions continue to run the ball successfully. That was another nice run by Finnerty and picks up the 1st down. Bowden doing a great job of leading the offense now. Now both Bowden and Zellick, terrific quarterbacks. Nice to have them come back for the game and be an asset for the Lions here.
Bowden has the ball. Steps up, tries to get away from the D. He does. He throws the ball, and it's going to be knocked away. Knocked away by number 42 for the Pioneers. Intended for Brad Rose, number 11. Knocked away by number 42.
Well, Brad was in the right spot. Ball just, didn't have enough pepper on it. He was kind of waiting there on the sidelines for it. Bowden took a big shot right as
Sean
he threw
Sifke,
it. Took a little bit off the ball there. I think it would have been a completion.
Defender on that, 2001
if he could have
graduate.
avoided that tackle, but the Pioneers were in hot pursuit and buried Bowden as he threw it.
Finnerty, left side, trying to find room. Finds a little bit. There's a flag on the play. That might be a face mask on the outside. We'll have to see.
I think that's probably going to be the call. I'm not quite sure what else it could be. I didn't see any, anything too flagrant as far as a late hit, unless there was a hold out there.
Personal foul against the Pioneers.
Huh.
Maybe it was a late hit.
Either that or a very flagrant face mask. I guess that could be a personal foul. I don't know.
Or he called his family a name. I don't know.
That's an inadvertent flagrant foul.
So Bowden taking him on a little trip.
Here we go.
So far, a 60-yard drive for the Lions all the way up to the 25, and they're looking to put some more points on the board before the end of the quarter.
Bowden back to throw. There he goes. Well, and that one is over everybody.
Yeah, a little hopeful there. Just kind of threw it up into an area, and the receiver got held up. Wasn't able to make a play on the ball, and it just kind of sailed out of the end zone.
Yeah, Michael Zito, the intended receiver on that. Number 17. At least that's what it appeared to be. There were probably 3 intended receivers. One of them had a red shirt on.
Well, the ones with the red shirts were unintended receivers.
That's exactly right.
Blatant unintended receivers.
Here comes a sweep. It's a fake.
Oh, that's an incomplete pass.
Yeah, they had set up a little bubble screen out there on the outside. I always get a little anxious when they do that play.
I don't like that play.
I mean, if
Do I, Charlie?
Mike has never liked that play, especially when you're in the red zone,
Oh, man.
because it's a gift. If they can get their hands on it, unless it's a very slow interceptor. It's a gift.
Yeah, there's nobody behind you when you catch that one. Here comes Bowden on a rollout. Classic Bowden. He's going to take off.
Oh, man, he puts his shoulders into the defenders. Number 99 for the Pioneers. Comes up shaking off that hit. I don't see his number on here. Man.
Yeah, that was a big collision. Bowden really didn't have any other choice but to just lower his shoulder and try to dole out some punishment.
As a reminder, we'll be doing our 50-50 draw at the end of the third quarter, so we want to get your tickets out and be ready for the number. And if you have the lucky number, you will be coming up with a concession stand to claim your share of the...
Oh, they're going to attempt a field goal.
Yeah, they're only down by 1, so if this field goal is good, they're going to go up.
Into the field goal attempt, number 14, Sam Clark.
And here comes Clark with a 40-yard try, and he
puts it through, and West Linn's going to go up by 2. 15-13 on a 37-yard field goal. Make that a 32-yard field goal.
Sam Clark, and we have West Linn 15, Oregon City 13.
Well, this game's got just about everything.
That's the first field goal I've seen in a series.
Well, that was pinpoint,
was
baby.
nice.
I mean, kind of a laser, but right through the middle.
You know, he has to get through there.
So with 29 seconds left in the third quarter, still the third quarter, West Linn's up by 2, 15-13. Long quarter, gentlemen.
Sammy Clutch Clark made it all worth it right there. That's big time. Puts the Lions on top.
And they got to put their D on the field now, Matt.
Kicking off for West Linn, number 14.
Heavy D for the Lions.
Yeah, it's got to be Big D. I know they've been practicing for a couple of months. Let's hope they, worked on conditioning. It's really going to come down to which team is better conditioned, I believe. Let's see what kind of confidence Clark has when he comes up to boot this one. Smash.
All the way down to the 2. And he's going to get upended before he reaches the 20-yard line. It'll be 1st and 10 from the 19 for the Pioneers.
That was a nice play by Brendan Pitts. I mean, he had some room to take off, but Pitts just tripped him up, and some other lines were able to get to the ball carrier and make the tackle.
Ball spot at the 19-yard line.
Wagner goes nowhere. He's going to be romped down.
David Cody, I believe.
Yeah, number 68, David Cody, in on the stop, just wrestled him to the ground.
Nice tackle there. Boom.
Doing a little bit of low fiving down in there with number 81 as well after the play. Nice play, David. There's the end of the third quarter. West Linn's got the lead by 2, 15-13.
Snyder in the backfield takes a snap. Quick throw out to the outside. Number 25 can't handle the heat. Hits his hands, hits the turf, and rolls out of bounds. Going to bring up, I believe, 2nd and 10, but the sticks are showing me 3rd.
Yeah, they had a carry at this end of the field.
Oh,
for
okay.
second-
Oh, that's right.
first down.
Okay. So perhaps 3rd and 9 at this point. Start of the fourth quarter. Pioneers are looking to put something together here, get back on the scoreboard. It's been a while since they put any points on the board.
Yeah, the first quarter,
Yeah.
I think, actually.
So they'll see if they can get back on top and make this thing a little more interesting.
Ryan Wells split way wide left on this for the Pioneers. Schneider back to throw. Looking right, looking left, trying to get out of trouble. He gets out of trouble again.
There he goes.
And he's off to the races. First down, and he just takes a couple of knees.
That was
He picked up a couple yards after he took a knee.
He turf-toed into the knees on the ground down there, and that was the end of that play.
Not sure if you've ever seen Risky Business, but that was a Tom Cruise knee slide if I've ever seen one.
It's a good way to get your head removed.
Oh, my goodness. First down for the Pioneers, however, at the 31-yard line.
Yeah, they had him dead to rights in the backfield, and Schneider, magician back there. There's a handoff up the middle. Big gainer.
Trying to rip the ball away, and that's not going to do it as the ball carrier gets all the way out to the 48-yard line. Another first down for the Pioneers.
Mitch Wagner.
Let's go, D!
Once again, straight up the middle running by the Pioneers, taking a page right out of the West Linn playbook.
Mitch Wagner again picks up 7 yards.
Yeah, moving the ball,
Yeah.
second down, 3.
Yeah. Well, you got to respect Schneider's arm, so the linebackers for the Lions stay back, give a little cushion, and Wagner's able to take that thing through the first level here the last couple of plays. Here's the throw.
Quick toss. And that one's good for a first down. Out to the 38-yard line for the Pioneers.
Devin Hohensee on the catch, number 8 for the Pioneers. That's about his 4th of the night.
Playing a whale of a game. Schneider's playing even better. But West Linn has the lead. 15-13. Pioneers are moving.
Stetson Skipton, number 63, 6 foot 275, 2008 graduate, into the game on the offensive line, playing right guard.
Another toss and catch by the Pioneers down to about the 25-yard line.
Ryan Wells, 6'2", 210 pounds, 2002 graduate. Nice catch there. Snyder picked him out on the sideline. Had some nice blocking up front. Actually, all night he's had some time to throw it, and when they do come after him on the pursuit, he's able to get fancy back there and escape the pursuit.
There's that run right up the middle again, Matt.
Wagner. Yeah, they're stringing a nice drive together here. Pretty fluid, and you know, they don't take too much time in the huddle. They're not giving the Lions a lot of rest time on the defensive side of the ball, and I think that's a smart game plan here in the fourth quarter. They're going to think about this one, though.
By this time in the third quarter, there were still 14 minutes left. Oh, no, they're only 12-minute quarters, aren't they? I know that was the longest quarter I think I've ever spent. This one's moving along real nice. Schneider back to throw, tosses toward the end zone. It's going to be broken up by number 9 for West Linn.
I believe that's Mervo.
Number 5, Ryan Wells. Defending for West Linn, number 9, Kyle Murto.
Excuse me, Murto.
Yeah, Murto.
We've got an Andrew Mervin and a Kyle Murto. They both play defensive back. But a nice play by Murto to break that one up.
They're down and long 4 for the Pioneers. There's that give. Number 7, that's going to be a first down.
Yeah, the Lions give up 7 yards.
Tackle number 12 and number 51 for West Linn.
And the Pioneers pick up another first down. First and 10 on the 12-yard line.
First down for the Pioneers, ball spot at the 12.
Timeout on the field. Maybe.
Looks like an equipment problem.
Oh,
on
yeah,
the,
it's over on the other side of the
chain.
field. The chain gang has a problem.
Turns out the chain is a foot shorter than it should be.
Okay, they got that all linked up and ready to go.
The spread.
I'd say. It should probably be just a run. Nope, it's a pass, and there's Schneider. He's got a lot of room. He's just going to slide down at the 5-yard line.
Quarterback carry.
Little hook slide. I think he saw Ray Kaufman waiting for him. And Ray's put a couple of licks on him tonight. So he decided to go with the baseball slide. Looked like he's safe into second base. Brings up second down.
Don't drop it.
And a nice play by West Linn. Stuffed that one up for maybe a half a yard.
60, David Norman.
And Norman comes up with the stick.
I may have missed that play.
That's okay.
Oh, actually, I got on the other one, so we're good.
Nothing to worry about.
Sometimes it happens.
Charles, just as long as we don't drop another quarter into the ground. Good.
Well, let's see a pick and a run back for 6.
Boy, wouldn't that be sweet? The Pioneers knocking on the door down here at the 5-yard line. Little toss to the corner, and that one's going to be incomplete.
Somebody wants a flag on that one.
Oregon City wants a flag, but
Yeah,
I
they
mean,
sure do.
It went both ways.
Yeah, it did.
Looked like the receiver was
There was pushing on both sides of that.
exactly.
Fresh squad on offense.
4th down, are they going to kick the field goal to take the lead by 1, or are they going to try to go for it, risking only 6 minutes and 29 seconds left in the game and down by 2? They're going for the field goal.
And Schneider does it all. Looks like he's lining up for the kick here.
He kicks this one through, and they win the game. He's my MVP. That one's going to go through.
Nice. Great kick.
So Schneider, you're right, does it all, Matt. Number 13 for the Pioneers. Puts it through the uprights for a 1-point lead. 16-15, 6:25 left in the game. Or at least the 4th quarter. We'll have to see. Well, Charlie, this could be a game that might be won on a field goal.
Yeah. It.
West Linn gets that ball close enough in the next 6:25.
Hey, last year it was an overtime win. by 1. And I think the final score was 36-35 or something
Yeah,
like
it was
that.
36-35.
So West Linn was down by 7 with a minute and a half left in the game and managed to get the win in overtime. A lot can happen in a couple of minutes.
No doubt. We're going to have to check the stat books, but Charles was saying he doesn't think there's been any field goals in this series.
No, there hasn't.
Rivalry, whatever you'd like to call it, in the last 2 games. And
Not
tonight,
not many in the games between these two clubs over the course of the last 100 years.
There have been attempts, however.
Oh, many attempts.
well, we've got 2 tonight, gentlemen. Sam Clark and Ryan Snyder both putting them through the uprights.
And the Pioneers are offsides on that. They're going to bring that back. Which one will they take?
I would have them re-kick it. You never know what can happen here. You get some fresh legs back there.
Yeah, it gives Finnerty
Stay behind the kicker.
little bit more. That's
It's good coaching.
that information is for a nominal fee.
This time, stay behind the kicker.
Oh gosh. So now they'll kick it from the 35 instead of the 40. And you're right, Matt. Have them re-kick it.
I think they put it into the end zone on all the previous kicks.
Well, hopefully they give Finnerty a chance to run one back here. He's got some wheels if they just give him an opportunity. It's going to be 23. Picks up the ball.
Is that Hedman?
Hedman squirts through.
Hey, he's going to come up all the way across the 35 to the 37. It'll be 1st and 10 for the Lions from there. We got
Looks like there's an injured Pioneer.
somebody with their wheels spinning down there.
I'm sure everyone
91 is the
everyone
number.
would remember this, but do you remember when West Linn hosted Southridge after they won the state championship here at West Linn following year? They kicked off to West Linn, and Keaton Hedman ran it,
Oh, yeah.
I think it was 93 yards or so for a touchdown.
Yeah.
I think Hedman played in the first game here in this rivalry series, Battle for the Bridge, and took one back in that game as well, if I'm remembering correctly. He's got some wheels, and that was a nice run back there. Let's hope the Pioneer injured on the play is okay.
It's a little bit of a busted play there.
And up to number 3, Finnerty.
Finnerty makes the best of it, picks up a couple, maybe 3.
Nice on-field communication there by Finnerty, pointing out who he needed to have blocked. And the Lions picked up enough to allow Finnerty to bust forward for about 4 yards.
4? It looks like 4.5.
Yeah.
Zelikin at quarterback. In the gun. Give to Finnerty. And Finnerty skips across for another 3 or 4 yards. Bring up 3rd down and short.
Number 21, Michael Nicola. Picks up 4 more yards, brings up 3rd down and 2.
Well, let's see what they do here.
Yeah,
I would
let's
imagine
call
the
it.
Pioneers would be expecting run along with myself, but this might be a good opportunity for Zelik to air one out. He's going to hand it off.
Finnerty left side. And he's going to bowl ahead for a 1st down to the 45-yard line. 1st and 10 for the Lions. Clock shows 4:58 left, 4th quarter. West Linn down by 1.
Yeah, nice run there by Finnerty to just keep the wheels turning. More and more missed tackles as we get later and later into the game. And Finnerty keeps working and picks up an additional 5 or 6.
Oh, nice. Oh, nice throw in and out of the hands.
Tried to catch it with a basket when he needed a noose. And that one popped out. A little bit behind him. Nice throw by Zelik for the most part.
Second down and 10. Trying to get into field goal range at the very least.
I think he'd want to run that clock down as effectively as possible, too.
Trying to do that as well. Touchdown would be better, of course.
Lions with a split back look, and that one's over the head of Zelik. Just go ahead and take the loss.
That's a big loss on the play. Big loss. Wow. Lucky to get the ball.
Yeah, that's the important part, but they lost 15 on the play. 3rd and 25. Trips to the right, 2 receivers out here to the left.
There's that 3rd and a taxi I was talking about earlier. Man.
Yeah.
You don't want to see that.
Yeah, that's going to be quite a fair. See what Zelik can dial up here. He goes deep. Ugh.
Double covered down there was number 6 for West Linn, so no chance for that.
Yeah, Ben Tressel listed here as a 6-footer. That's questionable.
Yeah, he needed to be 6'3" on that.
Yeah.
4th down for the Lions. Well, what do they got for a 4th down play here?
It's going to have a foot involved, I think.
Yeah, it looks like it. Or not.
Zito comes into the game, number 17. They split him out left. Number 10, Brendan Pitts in the backfield. Pitts is going to punt it. And he gets a wobbly one off, kind of an errant snap.
It'll be 1st and 10 for the Pioneers with 3:24 left. 4th quarter, they're up by 1.
I don't think this went to plan.
Defense, defense, defense.
Yeah, they're going to need a big D here. They can't let that little middle run keep working.
Turnover.
And I think that Oregon City's going to try for that to burn the clock. So West Linn should be looking for it.
Quarterback for Oregon City, number 11, Justin Fisher.
Michael Wilson, number 55, in at linebacker.
There's that run, Matt, that we should be looking for, don't you think? They run him out of bounds, which stops the clock, which is good for West Linn. However, it's a 1st down for the Pioneers.
Yeah.
They'll move the chains.
On the tackle, number 24, Andrew Mervin.
And burn 9 seconds off the clock.
Yeah, I think it's time to start keying in on Mitch Wagner. I mean, you're going to need to make Schneider beat you here. I mean, at least if he throws for a touchdown, minimal time is burn off the clock. But if you allow Mitch Wagner to continue to run like he is, there's not going to be much time left for the Lions to put up a rebuttal. And actually, Schneider's left the game. Number 11 in at quarterback. There's Wagner.
Number 11 is Justin Fisher. He was in earlier. He's a 2000 graduate.
Continuing our list of sponsors: Malala Discount Tire and Tire Disposal Company, Mean Street Pizza, Jenna's Custom Cleaning, Farmers Insurance, the Vandenbrink Family, Ponchos.com, All Phase Wrestling, Langer's Juice Club.
Need a stop here, Matt. 2nd down.
Alpine Mortgage Planning, the Hayes Family, Personal Fitness and Consulting in Milwaukee.
Yeah, we need the big boys in the middle to step up here. Todd McClanthan and David Norman. I expect run here, and so should they. It's a shotgun formation. Handoff up the middle.
Right to the ball carrier.
Timeout.
On the tackle, number 78, Jimmy Johnson.
West Linn.
Coming up the list of our sponsors this evening. It came from the Sky.net, Gresham Subaru, Little Cooperstown, and CF Foundation of Oregon. We also remind you that after the game, please plan on heading over to Little Cooperstown at both the Oregon City and West Linn locations for good drinks. Cooperstown has generously agreed to donate 15% of the bill of anyone coming from the game tonight to the CF Foundation.
15%, huh?
Yeah, that's awesome.
And if you go to Bean Street Pizza tomorrow on Salamo Road and you're in West Linn, they're donating 20% of all sales to the Cystic Fibrosis
That's awesome.
Foundation. So please join us for the pizza tomorrow. Thank you.
Well, here we go. Crunch time. Coming down on the 2-minute mark. Fisher's still back there at quarterback. He'll screen to the outside, and he's still running.
He's going to pick up a first down, Matt.
That's Hohensee with another catch tonight.
Yeah. He's been in this game the entire night.
Ball spot at the Lions 43-yard line. It'll be first down.
Well, with the pickup of a first down, the clock stops, apparently. So
There it goes again, though.
a little respite for the Lions, but now we continue to march towards the zeros.
Yeah, it's 2 minutes left. Fourth quarter. New set of downs for the Pioneers. And they were talking over the loudspeaker about proceeds or percentages from different restaurants going to the Cystic Fibrosis Foundation. Anybody listening to this broadcast can also give. Just go to www.battlethebridge.com. Find out how you can turn your pockets inside out. Give to the Cystic Fibrosis Foundation.
Absolutely. Yeah, it sounds like some restaurants in the community, West Linn and Oregon City, are chipping in, which is great. I know they have a goal this year, raise a certain amount of money. I hope that they hit that goal. I know it's been progressively more and more every year.
17,000 the first year, 22,000 the second year, and they're, I think, wanting to be somewhere around 25,000 this year.
Nice.
And I think they might be able to make it. Yeah, something happened there. I don't know.
False start on the Pioneers, I
Looked
believe.
like it, yeah.
It looked like a couple of them jumped a little early.
False start against the Pioneers.
Stops the clock at 1:34.
Penalty, still second down.
They're going to march them back 5 yards and try it again. Lions needing a turnover here.
Yeah, they do. Second down and about 14.
So we run up the middle.
West Linn will have to burn another one of their timeouts here.
I think that's their final timeout.
And they do.
Timeout called West Linn.
It'll be third down after this timeout
Brad Bocher
and about 8.
and number 60, David Norman.
1:26 left. The Pioneers holding on to a 1-point lead in this third installment of the Battle of the Bridge. Had to get that word in there, Matt.
Hey, man. I like it. Do what you want. You're the announcer. Here comes Fisher and the Pioneers, looking to keep the clock moving, trying to pick up a first down and effectively end this football game. And the Lions need the ball back one way or another. Man in motion for the Pioneers, going to be give up the middle. Mitch Wagner.
Wagner, the ball carrier.
Fourth down.
Tackle number 55, Mike Wilson.
Clock continues to move now, though, Matt. West Linn can't stop it.
Brings out fourth down. Ball spotted at the 37-yard line.
Yeah, tick, tick, tick. All the way
Almost.
down. They're going to take their time.
Yeah, almost 1 minute here. I think they're going to, looks like, punt the ball.
Well, Schneider's back in the game, so
Yeah, he's
that could mean anything.
yeah, that's right. But I think he's going to punt the ball, effectively handing. Oh, and it's a delay of game?
Called Oregon City.
Oh, timeout, Oregon City.
Oregon City calls a timeout to save themselves a penalty on the delay of game, I
Yeah,
suppose.
there you go. That leaves 40.7 seconds left. Oh, you got it?
Nice work. Take off. He is wrapped up.
So the Lions will have 85 yards with 31.1 seconds left to try to get something going. All they need is 1 point to tie. I don't know how they can do that. 3 will give them the win, however.
Yeah, tell Sam Clark to get down on the sideline, start warming up a little bit.
He may have kick a 75-yarder.
That's exactly right.
Fresh legs for the Pioneers. Number 16 in the game for them, number 4 in the game for them.
Zelik at the helm.
And he doesn't get out of bounds, though. It's the no catch anyway, so it stops the clock on an incompletion. And they'll have to wind it up again.
7 seconds run off the clock as that one takes a skip off the turf. And the Lions, no big surprise, going for something near the sideline to try to complete and get out of bounds to stop the clock. They got Hedman, Finnerty, split out here to the left. A couple of receivers to the right.
Zelik's in trouble, and down he goes. That's going to effectively end the football game because West Linn has no timeouts. The clock won't stop.
Try to run
It's
one
running
more.
down.
They're going to try to get one more here.
Slams the ball into the turf. That'll bring up 4th down. 8 seconds left. One play, one gasp left for the Lions in the battle for the bridge. It looks like Oregon City's going to take the bridge home with them.
It certainly appears that way, but I've seen crazier things. We don't have a band out here, so, you know.
The Stanford band.
Yeah, we're not going to have that. But, you know, maybe Statue of Liberty, hook and ladder. Let's see what the Lions can come up with. I don't know.
There's going to be a lot of razzle-dazzle down here. I know that.
There certainly will be a couple of laterals, I suppose. Lions have 4 receivers split out to the left here in a diamond formation. Zelik back to throw. He's just going to go deep. Number 6. Lateral. Uh-oh.
Get out of bounds.
Oh, no. That's going to do it. And
It's a good
Oregon
effort.
City is going to take the trophy home.
Well, a good effort there by Finnerty to try to make something happen, but he just ran out of room and had to lateral it to nobody.
Yeah, he sure did.
That's a good effort, though, and
Yeah.
a great game.
Yeah, that was fantastic. Very nice game. Was good to be out here with you, Matt.
Very good to get back out here and do this again. And, it's great. The guys, for the most part, behave themselves, even though this is a, bitter rivalry. But everything seems to be good. They're all shaking hands, and this was a great one.
Yeah, it's good to see.
Thanks, Pops. This was fun.
Oh, yeah, Matt. Thank you. Yeah, hopefully we're able to do this again next year. And until then, West Linn loses this one to a score of 16-15. The Pioneers going to take that trophy across the bridge, and they're going to hold it.
Well, we'll see. All in all, though, a win for cystic fibrosis, and this has been another great installment of the Battle for the Bridge.
There you go, Matt. See ya.